I don't know.
Me too. I don't really know what I want to talk about yet. Hold on, I gotta play around with this.
Listen to yourself. Like, you can hear it.
Whoa.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
This is,
really
like,
good.
legit.
Yeah. So we talk about why Lipscomb, and then let's talk about,
like, what made us come to Lipscomb?
yeah, and then let's talk about, the relationship stuff. Let's talk about what we look for in men and
Ooh.
date to marry type stuff. Let's talk
Okay.
about that. And
All
then
right.
we'll talk about being, like, what an athlete's like.
Okay, I like that.
All right.
Okay, so why Lipscomb? That's a very good question. So the first time I walked on this campus, I felt at peace. I was going to a couple other schools looking around, and I just never got, like, that comfortable feeling of home. So I wanted, like, a home, like, feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so when I walked on the campus, everyone was so welcoming. Everyone was so sweet. And the way they just was not afraid to talk about God. Like, that's,
Yeah.
like, the thing that makes me feel like a home.
Yeah, it's like fearless.
Like, even if I'm 10 hours away and someone mentions God, I'm, like, instantly comfortable.
yeah.
So I was like, holy crap, this is my place. And the more I walked around, the more everything just, like, this is going to sound so stupid.
Like solidified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to sound so bad, but, like, I was walking to this classroom with my dad, and I just felt like a gush of wind, like, hit my face.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so serious.
No,
it
yeah,
was the
that
weirdest
happens.
feeling ever. And so I was like, Dad, I want to come here. He's like, Lynn, we've only been here for, like, 5 minutes. And I was like, I don't care. Like, I love
You're
it.
like, I know.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Why Lipscomb? Okay. For me, it was more so the fact why not Lipscomb, because it seemed as though everything was pointing in the direction of Lipscomb, and it was my own internal self saying, like, no. And so I have a sister on the team, so that's interesting, and
That's so fun.
yeah, it's been a blast. And it was like my family really wanted me to go to Lipscomb, and I was like, no. And like everyone's like, Lipscomb. Like, go with your sister. Like, that's so cool. And
Yeah,
was
like,
just
I wanted to go somewhere far.
yeah, and
Well, you did, though.
yeah, I mean, I went pretty
But that's
far.
scary for because you love home.
I felt the most. I didn't think I would miss it this much, and not that
Really?
I don't love what I'm doing right now, but it's like, you just like you see your friends all hanging out at home, and you're just like, wow, like, I
Yeah.
could be there. Like, there was an opportunity, but I think the Lord really like put it on my heart that I could affect. Like, for me, I really wanted to go to a big program and be this big player and be this star. And for me, it was kind of swallowing my pride and saying that I can do that here too. Yeah.
So I feel like I'm learning a lot from that.
Yeah, and I think that, like, when you have faith in why you're in a certain place, it's going to get you through the triumphs and trials. And, like,
Right.
when I was going through that hard time of, you know, soccer wasn't going the way I wanted to, or school sucked, or something stupid,
Yeah.
I would say to myself, like, the Lord's plans for me haven't changed just because I'm going through something. And that's something that's been hard for me to grasp onto, but it's probably been one of my biggest takeaways, like, first semester. Like, it doesn't just, like, change the fact that the Lord wanted me here just because I'm going through something that's difficult.
Right.
It's, like, it's even more, like, ensuring that, like, I'm supposed to be here for something. Yeah.
It's like with all this, like, again, getting hurt, like, it's such a big, like, ego thing to me.
Yeah.
It's helped me so much just realize, like, God's got a plan. Yeah.
Like, my struggle was things were going great and I forgot
Okay.
to give it to him.
Uh-huh.
But when things sucked, I was like, Lord, help me.
Help me.
Like, I'm on my hands and knees right now.
Yeah.
Do anything that you can.
No, I have to, like, fix things myself, but
Yeah.
I've learned, like, Lillian,
Yeah.
no, let me handle
Yeah,
it.
like the night I scored my first goal was the night. It was funny because
She was a freshman, by the way, too.
The night that I scored my first goal was the night I actually was like, screw the stats, screw all that stuff. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, if I score, I score. That's awesome. Because I was putting so much pressure on myself. Like,
Yeah.
I need to perform. Like,
You were a starter.
yeah,
At Lipscomb University,
and
hello,
not only that,
D1.
and I was also saying to myself, they're putting a lot into me.
Yeah.
And I'm not giving them the results. And unfortunately, like, based off playing time, like, it's going to be what you do. And if
Yeah.
I'm not performing and giving them goals and assists and all that stuff, like, what do I have to offer? And that was a really hard thing on the field, I mean, like, to offer. And that the first night that I scored was the night that I was like,
Yeah.
it's in your hands.
Yeah.
And it happened. I
All
mean,
glory to God.
yeah, and that's this kind of stuff, whatever. But now we can jump into something a little bit
A
juicier.
little spicy.
Lillian,
Oh, gosh.
what do you look for in a man? So
Confidence.
Really? Number one.
Yep. I need a man to be like, this is my girl. This is my girl. Like, if I'm out somewhere and no, listen, I'm so serious, Bella, because I
know you are.
I need a confident man.
Okay.
I need a hunk of a man. I need these muscles.
You want a big guy.
I want a big guy. I want a funny guy. He needs to be funny, confident. When I go around his family, I want to see how he treats his mom, because that is how he'll treat you. I really, in my opinion, like, the guys I've talked to, the way they treat their mom and in their relationship with their mom shows so much about a guy, how they treat women.
Yeah.
And their sisters, for sure. But I think it's so important for them to be family-oriented, and then, like, the relationship with the God. That's the number one. Yeah. I should have said that first. But the way he is talking to people, how social he is, I need a funny guy. I need this man to make me laugh.
You want to laugh.
I want to laugh so hard.
Because you want to have fun. Like, if you think about years from now, you always want to be having fun.
Always.
If you're not having fun in relationships,
what are you doing?
It's never going to work.
What are you doing?
When you're old and 60, you want to be laughing at jokes that you have.
Listen, I don't really care about looks at this point because looks come and go. They really do. I need a good personality because looks go away. When you hit 60 years old, like, you still look the same in their eyes, but in reality, you really don't.
Gross.
You know?
Yeah.
Don't say gross. You're just aging.
I mean, you get a little crusty, dusty.
Okay, Bella. But I'm just saying, like, personality means so much to me, and I need this guy to make me laugh and be so confident in who he is. Not us, but who he is. He needs to know who he is before he does anything with me. You know?
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, gosh. This is so...
Oh, no.
I don't even know.
I already kind of know your type, but...
See, I thought I knew my type too, and then it just changes as men come along in my life. I mean, I should say boys, because I've never dated a man.
Ooh, I like that.
Ever.
I love that.
They suck.
Oh, my
gosh.
They
don't suck, but...
they just need to grow up, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, these guys want to impress their friends, and, like, I get that. Like, but at the end of the day, like, what you're working toward is a wife.
Okay, if you think about this, they're trying to impress their friends that don't have girlfriends, okay?
Yeah.
Think about this. Once they get girlfriends... They're going to start treating...
They'll all, like, not even hang out with each other.
Exactly. So what is the whole point of hurting...
What's the point? Yeah, I don't get it.
What is the point?
There's no point.
There's no point at all.
And I don't get it. And I think especially college boys need to realize that settling down isn't the end of the world.
Yeah.
Like,
you're not even settling down. You're just trying to find, like, respect, and you're just trying to look for what you're looking for.
Yeah, you can still have fun. You can still go hang out with your boys. You can still go do all that stuff while being loyal to one girl. Like, it's not a crazy
Like, don't turn around and just kiss a girl.
Yeah, like, that's nuts.
I mean, you could be like, hey... girlfriend, blah, blah, we're done. At least give her, like, a heads up. Raise your hand, be like, hey, look, I'm done. And then go out.
Tell her you're ending it and then go do whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I don't know. I think my standards have changed because I've realized, like, all these standards that, especially I think social media gave us.
Mm-hmm.
I think social media gave us two things. One, it's that for the people with low standards, there are men with higher standards that can meet those standards. Mm-hmm. Then there's the reality of the standards of have to be 6 foot, have to do this, have to do that. Like, that's not fair. Yeah. Like, to put those barriers or, like, it's like a resume. Yeah. Like, when you're dating people. Yeah. Like, here you go. I'm 6 foot tall. I'm blonde. I
Blue
do
eyes.
this. I do this. Yeah. My face is asymmetrical, and I'm awesome. Like, it's not fair. Yeah. So, I mean, realizing that when you're dating somebody, it's not really about I would say it's not about the outlook of the checklist, but more the internal checklist of what do they look
That's what I'm saying, personality and confidence.
Like, what are the things what is the center of their relationships? One, should be the Lord at all times. Yeah. Number one. Yeah. If your relationship, the Lord isn't in the center, it's never going to work.
It's never going to work.
Ever.
No.
2, I think family is a huge thing. Yeah. 3, I think humility and, like, humbleness and I kind of like a guy with confidence, too. Like, I like men.
Girl, you needed someone to be like, look, that's not who I am. Or, like, look, hey, we're not doing that tonight.
Or if there's a problem, like, call me saying, I'm picking you up in 10 minutes and we're talking about this.
Yeah, not like, hey, I need your help, come pick me up. And they're like, hello? Like, do you need to, like, call your parents?
Or, like, ignore
why
you
are you calling
or
me?
something.
All right, it's a little too far. Okay, but that's besides the point. Like, I think when guys...
Definitely didn't happen.
Listen, when guys come up to me now, I'm like, oh, he's tall. Like, I'm a tall girl, okay? 5'8".
Yeah, that's true.
Tall girl.
Yeah.
But I've also talked to guys that are kind of like, not shorter than me, just kind of like the same height. I don't care. Like, if you're funny and you're treating me right,
yeah,
that's all I freaking care about.
Shout out Joe, our homie Joe.
We love Joe.
We love Joe. I've never met a guy that makes me laugh more than Joe.
Never.
Not saying that would ever happen with Joe.
I know what you mean. I know
but I'm saying that it's possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that assures that it's possible that a man can make you feel that way.
He makes me laugh. He made us laugh so hard.
Oh my God. I literally just laughed thinking about it.
I know. I can't stop smiling. Oh my God, we have a problem.
Joe so much. I love Joe. But it assures the fact that that's possible. Like, there are people like that.
Even, like, with his friends, like, his friends would, like, make fun of us. I mean, he would make fun of us, but, like, to a certain point.
Yeah.
Like,
he knew
how to, like, respect us.
And I think it's because Viv, like, his sister.
No, for sure.
Like,
I'm telling you,
their relationship's
your family
awesome.
is so important.
Yeah.
Like, the way they treat their mother and their sister.
And you know how humble he is?
I know.
He's so humble.
He's so humble. Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. Anyways.
It's amazing. And, you know, he could play the guitar.
Yeah. Which is also very serenading. And, like, I don't know about y'all, but, like, if a man can play the guitar.
That is so hot.
I'm sorry, but, like.
That's so hot. And, like, okay, also, here's another thing, okay? Video games. I know you play video games, okay? But listen to this. Listen, how do you feel about a guy playing video games, like, all day, every day?
That's weird. Like, you want to know one of the biggest?
Okay, and let's say that they're past, let's say, 16 years old, okay? I'm just...
You're so cute. You're so cute. I love you.
I'm serious.
I know. I just love your faces you make. Yeah, something that I was dating this guy. We dated for 6 months. And something that made me ick, and I hate the term ick because it's like whatever, but it made me ick.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It is a weird word, but...
He would always snap me in bed. Like, always in bed. And, like, I'm just sitting there like, do you not
at least,
do
like,
anything?
get up from bed, take a picture
Go on a
outside.
run.
No.
Hang out with your family.
Literally fake it and go outside.
Hair.
Brush your teeth,
maybe.
Yeah.
That would be nice. But, like, I mean, like, why are you not doing anything? And, you know, he'd be waking up by, like, my day was basically over.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I do my school and then practice, but
yeah,
it was such a gross. And I was like, why? This is not a good thing. And then other things didn't work out. But looking back, I'm like,
what was I doing?
And he didn't even live in the state.
Oh,
like,
Bella.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Bella.
I know, it was a rough time. I was very desperate, I think.
6 months of...
Yeah, it was...
Okay, can we talk about Snapchat?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
How do you feel about it?
I think any couple
that just Snapchats
each other and doesn't text or call is weird as freak.
Yeah.
I think that if your life revolves around streaks and who your number one best friend is, and you're like, I don't have any notifications on for social media. I don't even have Instagram on my phone.
Yeah. Well, I have Snapchat and Instagram, okay? But it's just because FOMO. Like, I have FOMO. It's not a bad thing. It's really not. I follow the fun. Bella. I literally just follow the fun, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
And so...
Sorry, they're still laughing. Guys, settle down, okay?
It wasn't that funny, guys. But just streaks, I don't care about streaks. I don't care about your number one best friend. I just think, like, if you're in college, I think it's fun, like, seeing what your friends are doing and, like, catching up.
And memories are huge. I do think the memory factor of Snapchat is also, like, a big factor in why people keep it.
Like, I get, like, this was a year ago today. I'm like, what the heck? That was already a year?
Yeah,
but
that's
just,
fun.
like, the dating part, though, I don't like it. Like, there's this guy that reached out, and he was like, hey, can I have your number or Snap? And I said, hey, which one do you want? And he said number. Green flag.
That's so awesome.
Green flag.
And let me tell you something.
Okay.
I was in the well I was at the well 3 days ago.
Okay.
I'm sitting with my friends, my teammates, and this guy comes up and asks for my teammate's Snapchat, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't ask her name, doesn't ask where she's from, doesn't ask, do you go to Lipscomb?
Yeah.
Doesn't ask hey, you're, like, really pretty. Can I get your Snap? And she's like, you know, she's not going to say no.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he was unattractive or attractive, but I was like, we're not even going to ask her name?
No, they'll find it in the search, the quick ad.
Like, that's so, I don't know. That just makes me like, ugh.
I think the standards now are so low. I think.
Oh my, it's because
it's so bad.
This is going to get into something that probably shouldn't be talked about.
Okay.
It's going to get into the alpha and beta males of the world, and then we're going to get into what actually controls what that is.
I think women now, I'm not saying this on everyone, like, I'm just saying this, like, in my perspective and, like, what I've seen guys around me, I really do think that the women right now are in charge. And
because there's too many feminists.
Yeah.
Men are even feminists.
Yeah.
Because they're fighting for...
They're like, no,
It's
can
so
you
many
open my
feminists.
door? Like, I just think...
They're too, like, cuddly, and I just don't like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I was raised traditionally.
I think it's hot if a
So-
guy has, like, what are the calluses? Is that what it's called? On your fingers? Yeah. Yeah. See, you have it. That's so hot.
Thank you. Well, it's because I've been
Like,
weightlifting.
okay, also, like, dirt on your hands or in your shirt. I don't know. I just think that, like, hey.
That's a hunk of a man right there.
You were doing some hard work today.
Yeah. But I mean,
Tell
like...
me about it. Yeah,
I don't know, like, just knowing that, like, if I go talk to my grandfather and how he got my grandmother,
yeah.
and you go talk to your friend that's dating somebody,
Oh, I just saw her on the street
story-
and asked for a Snapchat.
I got her snap last night, like, it was cool.
Yeah.
And if you go talk to my grandma, he's like, I remember the day I laid eyes on her.
She was gorgeous.
Gorgeous. And I went up to her and we talked and I asked her on a date. Because dating was a real thing.
Like,
That was that was real.
hey, yeah. Gosh, that's so bad
That
now.
happened
Yeah.
at one point in time.
I think also when you're dating someone and you just settle and you don't go any more dates anymore and like you just hang out, like I think it's so much fun just to keep the spark there and like go on dates like maybe like once a week.
Yeah.
Or like don't spend any money. Like let's
Yeah.
go on a walk. Let's go walk your dog. Let's go walk my dog.
Yeah, genuine time
Let's
together.
go ride a bike.
Intentionality.
Yeah.
And one of my coaches is super intentional about his time with his wife. He has
that's so
4
sweet.
kids and will like there's date night every week.
See, I love that.
And that's like a man. Like that's like his 4 daughters. That's a man of a
yeah.
like that's something that I would look and say I want that in my husband.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like I don't know, and I think social media and like everything ruins it all.
It
I
really
think
does.
everything ruins it. I think the accessibility to what is shown online, I think makes
Yeah.
alpha beta males.
Yeah.
I think it's probably one of the leading causes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a beta male, like, I don't know, you go and look on freaking reels or like shorts on YouTube and you're going to see 80% of men are feminists.
Yeah.
And
It's
I'm like,
so bad.
what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Like,
But,
everyone has the same rights.
Okay, but like
Women
why
and men have the same exact rights.
why are you doing
Yeah,
that?
I don't think the concept of men and boys have been grasped
No.
yet by our generation.
No.
And I think that when that does happen, a lot will change. But nobody understands that at one point you're gonna have to grow up.
Yeah. Gosh, I could talk to you for like forever. This is actually
Thanks.
insane. I have not seen this girl in like is it a week and a half, 2 weeks, and we
know.
have not stopped.
I know,
So fun, I love it.
nuts. But like, I don't know. Looking for a guy, it's very difficult because no one's meeting. Even morally, like no one even meets my. I'm saving myself for marriage.
Me too, 100%.
110%.
Yeah.
You go meet. I swear to God, I haven't met a virgin here. Well, yeah, we can cut that out. But like,
No,
I haven't
it's
met one
real.
here.
Like whenever I'm talking to a guy, like you could just tell that that's the only thing they want. The only thing.
Yeah, and it's so like not. I don't want to say gross, but it's sad
Yeah.
that that's what
So sad.
matters.
Like why aren't you wanting to go have fun? Like why aren't you wanting to go laugh?
Yeah.
15 hours in their car and just driving around. Like it's just like
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if those type of things romantically come up,
yeah.
and I'm not saying like go have sex. I'm saying like if y'all are kissing and it's intimate and it's coming from a place of romance and not temptation,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
That's organic, that's healthy.
It's a normal
If
thing.
it's coming from a place of temptation, that's where it becomes more sinly and like more like, and I'm not saying I'm perfect because I've messed up and done stupid stuff too, but
Right.
and I've done things out of temptation, but like I'm just saying that's where the line is drawn is temptation and organic.
Yeah.
That's where it's like, because a lot of
100%.
people ask, because the Bible doesn't specifically say the do's and don'ts of relationships in a sense of kissing and making out and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like I personally think it's whenever there's that temptation inside of you that says I want more,
Yeah.
that's when the line needs to be like,
You're
okay,
done.
no more.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to respect yourself and the other person.
Yeah, and like self-respect's a huge aspect too because there's so many women that are doing these things for men, and it's like
making the men think that other girls do that too.
Yeah, do you not respect yourself enough to say, no, I'm not going to send that picture.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to go hang out at 1 a.m. and only do the one thing that you could do at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Because there's not much else to do.
Ouch.
So those are the things that it's like,
yeah.
do you not respect yourself enough to say to yourself, no, I'm a woman of God. I'm a woman of myself.
Yeah.
I believe in myself. I have my own morals, and that doesn't line up with it.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Good night. Like
maybe
I'll
10:30.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Good
11.
night.
Yeah.
I have a workout in the morning. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And it's just like, and then on top of it, you tell guys that, and it's like, you're no fun.
And you know what's the funny thing is?
What?
It's not love. I just love testing men, and that sounds so bad. I just like throwing stuff out there and be like, and seeing how they react. Like, all right, Bella, listen to what I'm saying now.
Like,
okay, listen.
I'm sorry.
It's still going. What I mean by that, I don't know a good example, so I'm kind of like, I'm mute right now because the sound effects. Bella!
You were mute. That's crickets. You were mute. I'm sorry. That was stupid. Sorry.
I'm just saying
Those
it's
are
like
some wonky crickets.
I
though.
like throwing out uncomfortable situations. I love uncomfortable situations. I like seeing how
to like prove that they can handle it.
yeah, I
or,
just
like,
love
what?
seeing their reaction. Like I think it's so important to me like throwing out uncomfortable situations or me saying something not uncomfortable in a weird way, just like, oh, how am I supposed to handle this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like I think it's so important how they handle.
Yeah, for 100%.
Like it just shows so much about their personality and like
Yeah.
the way they act, the structure of what they have.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's super important.
I really said that?
Whoa. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Well, I'm trying to think right now.
I really said that.
What's something that I
We're
said?
talking about
I
like
was
take back
crap.
moments.
Yeah, like crap. I really just said that? Like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I feel like I say so many stupid things that I just am like, yeah.
Okay,
that's
I know
fine.
what we could both talk about that we kind of relate to. Our dads.
Okay.
Okay. I really get teary-eyed.
Dude, hot topic, because I literally just had the worst conversation with my dad last night.
Actually.
Yeah, and it was the worst conversation, and I haven't responded to him his apology text.
Aw.
And I
But it's hard to go back in.
It's such a hard thing. Like, when your parents are hard on you, and, like, I love my dad to death.
Yeah, me
I
too.
would take a bullet for him.
100%.
1,000%. Yeah.
Every bullet.
Like, yeah. Love him.
Yeah.
I just...
Can we add the cricket sound, please? That sounds like a bench, like a squeaky bench.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's throwing me off. It's weird. Anyways,
You love your dad.
yeah, but holding back in a sense of respect has been my biggest
Yeah.
struggle as a kid.
Especially, yeah.
I just can't.
Like me and my dad and I, we were best friends growing up. It
Yeah.
was me and him against the world. And then when I got older, wow, I can literally start tearing up right now.
Go for it.
No, I really don't want to cry on camera or on this microphone where they could hear me up and close. Okay, stop. That was not me. That was Bella. I just think, like, the more I got older, okay, I don't want to, like, relate this to anyone, but whenever, like, I got a boyfriend, I thought that he was, like, not the only man.
The man of your life.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I can't handle two emotions. So I had my brothers and then my dad and then him.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do both. Like, I can't. So, like, I think I was nicer to my boyfriend at the time. I think I was nicer to him. And then when I got home, like, dad, like, had something to say. I was like, dude, why are y'all the same person? I can't do both. So the past, like, 2.5 years, I wasn't rude to him just because of the boyfriend. I think I was rude to him because, like, growing up and, like, he was, like, throwing reality in my face. Like, Lillian, you need to get a job. Like, you're going to have to start paying for your insurance.
Yeah.
All that. And I was like, what has happened?
Yeah.
And I think we had the worst relationship in the past 3.5 years than, like, I've ever had with anyone else. And every time, this man never cries. I made this man cry.
Stop it.
My heart shattered.
Lillian.
No, I could tear up right now. My heart shattered, Bella. That was, like, last year, too. And it wasn't, like, full-on crying. It was just, like,
I know
just
what you
a
mean.
tear and, like, oh, my gosh, where's my little girl, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the reality of growing up.
Gosh, that hurts so
it
bad.
sucks.
Yeah, so,
yeah.
like, whenever we talk about I really said that all goes to my dad. Every word. I take back everything that I said to him.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's helped me. He's helped me so much, like, grow. Like, he's helped me get to college. He's helped me push me with track. Like, he's the one, like, Lillian, you got this.
Yeah.
You have a gift. God gave you a gift. Use it. you know?
Yeah. See, I don't know. Like, you would, and this was something that was hard for me, was I would see the way you would talk to your dad.
Yeah.
And I would just realize, like, my dad and I have never had that relationship.
What do you mean by that?
In a sense of, like, you say like, you were best friends. Like,
Yeah.
I've never been best friends with my dad.
Really?
Because we're so similar.
Me and my dad, we buck heads because we're so similar.
Yeah.
Me and him look like each other more than I look like my mom.
Oh my gosh, you guys look like twins.
Yeah, we're insane. Like, personalities, determination.
Like, he's like you in a sense where if you were to say, hey, Dad, you want to go outside and fly a kite?
We're like,
he'd be like, let's go do it.
Or be like, Dad, you want to come race me? Dude,
he's doing it.
He would put on his shoes in 2 seconds and try to beat me. This man would be huffing and puffing behind me.
He's being a good dad.
Yeah, and then we finished the race and he's like, I beat you.
Yeah.
And you know, everything inside me was like, you did not beat me. But I knew he didn't beat me.
Yeah.
But like, he was just trying to get in my head.
Yeah.
Because he's just like that. We're just so like, we love competition.
Yeah. And I think that's why I've had a problem with older men in my life.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been able to see past them being my dad.
100%.
Yeah. And I just think that they're him.
Yeah.
And they're not.
Yeah.
Like, I see them for their worst.
But it's not in a weird way of like, oh my gosh, you remind me of my dad.
Yeah.
I think it's just like, you know, those fears of like that feeling, oh my gosh, I have that feeling. Where do I feel that feeling from? Mm-hmm. I think I feel that with men because whenever I go around them, I'm not afraid of men. I'm not. Mm-hmm. I see right past them.
Yeah.
So when I see a confident man, that's where I'm like, oh, I got this. Like, let me show you up. But it's not like in like a cocky way. It's just like, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not. Yeah. My dad's taught me so much of like how to like stand up for myself. Yeah. And my mom too. Like, yeah. It's insane how much this woman has made me grow as a person.
I think like my dad, I owe everything to morally what I believe in. Mm-hmm. Meaning family first. Yeah. He taught me that. Engraved it into me. I remember so many instances where I didn't give my family my number one attention, and I paid for it. Not in a way of, like, nothing crazy, but I just learned my lesson. Yeah. And, like, the way that I talk to adults and the way that I interact with people and the way that I shake people's hands and make sure I'm making eye contact. And
I have to.
Principles like that where I think my dad taught me. And obviously I was raised in the traditional household. So
you go in a home and you're like, I have to talk to the parents first?
Yeah.
I have to.
Ever.
Every time.
Every time. I will not go over to your house and not introduce myself, thank them for me being there.
That is the problem with this generation. Yeah. Bella, I have friends come to my house and they go straight to my room.
That's so weird.
It's so rude. I have like guys come to my house. I just like, even my guy friends, you know, come over, no handshake to my dad. And that just loses my dad's respect so fast.
Oh my gosh. Well,
so fast.
Listen, my friend one time called my parents by their first name.
Okay.
And I had to tell her, I was like, don't ever call them that again.
Wow. See, my parents are like, my mom's name is Mary.
Yes.
Or Mary Kimberly. But they love MK.
Yeah. That's awesome. Like, if that's the preference of what your mom has, that's awesome. Yeah. My parents say it's Miss and Mr.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Always.
I love that.
And my friend crossed that line, and I said, don't ever, never came back.
Yeah.
To my house, ever. So.
But it just, that shows you. That helped you find a friend. Bye. That helped you show, like, hey, I didn't waste my time on this person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I always was like, dude, why are they so weird? Like, my parents. Like, why do they make them say Mr. and Mrs.? That's weird. You know. Now I'm like, I'll never call an adult by their first. Only person I actually have ever is MK.
Really?
That's it.
I love that.
I never, because she told me to call her that. So I'm being respectful. But like, I would be like, Mrs. Moore, like, I would call her that.
She's like, no MK.
No MK. I'm like, okay, MK. Is that what you want?
I love that. Aww.
So, I mean, like.
Was that the football game we were at?
Yeah. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're from the South. So I figured, like.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah. But.
I think my dad likes it, but he doesn't ever tell anyone to say it. But I think
what's his first name?
Andy.
Andy, that's what it is.
But his first name's Kenneth, actually. Kenneth Andrew. And that's where I got my middle name.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Let's skip. Keep going.
I love that. I think it's cool. I don't know. Like, I don't know. And, like, those are the things and principles that I was taught that I won't forget, that I'll teach my kids.
Right.
But, like, everything spiritually and faithfully I owe to my mom. Yeah. Like, she's engraved the spiritual woman that I am.
I can relate to you, like, 1,000%.
And those are the two sides. And they've had their pluses and minuses.
Like, do you come to, like, okay, I call my mom, and I'm, like, crying. I'm like, Mom, I can't breathe. Like, not actually, but, like, I just feel like I'm suffocating. And, like, I'm drowning. And she was like, Lillian. And she doesn't tell me, like, what's wrong. She doesn't tell me, like, hey, how can I help you? She's like, Lillian, did you read the Bible today? Lillian, let me give you this verse. I could literally tear up doing that. Because it's just, like,
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like, it's never about me or her. It's always about the Bible. Like, I think that's amazing. My dad's facing right now, so that kind of distracted me. But
That's cute.
I'm going to put him on the podcast later, so we should all do a podcast together. Anyways, I call my mom. She's like, Lillian, did you read the Bible today? Like, why are you so sad?
Yeah.
Lillian, did you read a verse today? That's your answer of why you're going to get happier. Like,
yeah.
Lillian, did you do this?
Yeah.
So I agree with you 1,000%.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the reality of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and maybe that's why they love each other so much. But, like, and those are the two people that they are, and I love them for it. But sometimes, like, my dad and I just don't click. And not because he's awful or because I'm awful. It's just we're the same.
Same person.
Same person. And we might both be awful. Yeah. But
hey,
we're awful together.
We're awful together.
And that's the reality of it. But, I mean, I don't know. But I think, like, yeah, I don't, like, my friends, when they all come over, like, for break, they all, like, they hug my parents.
Good.
Like, that's how close they are.
I love that.
Like, one of my guy best friends, he didn't have a dad growing up.
Yeah.
And my dad's, like, his dad. Like, he'll call my dad when he needs to make big choices.
Yeah, I had a friend like that, and I loved that.
I love that.
I love that relationship.
Yeah, and it was a little sticky because we were kind of a thing on and off for 6 years.
See, I kind of relate to that.
So that was a little
but not 6 years.
Yeah,
not
a little bit
years.
too long. But, no, yeah, he was, you know, my dad has been a big person in his life. And my mom's dad was like my dad's dad.
Yeah.
You know, growing up.
Bella, we have like the same family because my dad, I mean, he has a dad still in his life. He does 1,000%. But I think growing up, I never got to see my grandfather on my dad's side. But my mom's side, I love this man. We called him Daw, D-A-W. I don't know where I got that from, but I named him. Well, I didn't really name him, but like I just thought of that nickname for him. And that was my dad's dad. Like,
were you the first grandchild?
Yeah. Well, and my mom has a sister, and so there's 3 older than me.
But on your dad's side, you were the first granddaughter? First grandchild?
Yeah, because my dad has a sister and a brother, and they don't have kids. So.
Neither one of them have kids?
No.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have a small family on my dad's side.
No, yeah. My cousin named my Nana and Papa.
Yeah.
And because she was the first one.
Yeah.
So you just do it.
So, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. My grandmother today, I call her Mom. M-O-M, because we lived with her for like 2-3 weeks when we moved back from Florida. When we moved from Florida to Tennessee.
See, yeah, and I moved from Tennessee to Florida.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
I love you. I
Isn't
really
that
do.
So weird, though?
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that so weird?
That's so weird.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about the value of those 3 words.
I love you.
When you tell somebody that. Let's talk about that, because that's something that's such a hot topic, I feel. No one talks about that.
Yeah. Okay.
So when you, and this can be when you tell your boyfriend you love them, when you tell your parents you love them, when you tell a friend you love them.
Okay. So I feel like I throw that word out a lot, but like, because I just love people. Like, I will walk up to a person and be like, hey, you look so good today. Or like, hey, like just random conversations. If I'm in a line and I'm not on my phone, I'm like, hey, let's talk. Like, and then they're on their phone scrolling. I'm like, okay, I get the point. I'll just stop talking now. And Joe says I'm a blabber. So did you have a private story the other day? Yeah. Anyways, I just love talking to people. So when I feel a connection with you, I say I love you.
Yeah.
But it's not like, I feel like I only know when I mean it whenever I say it. Like, the other person doesn't know if I mean it or not. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like, only I kind of know. I feel like that goes around with everyone. But with you, like, I really do love you because you.
Oh, I know.
Like, I adore you. Like,
I know you do.
You're my favorite person
ever. Starbucks just solidified any love I had in question. That was hilarious. I can't get over that. Anyways, keep going. Basically, Lillian was talking to her friend, and I was like, wait, what are you guys talking about? And she just put her hand on my leg, and I was like, okay.
I didn't want to ignore her.
No, and, like, my love language literally is physical touch. Yeah. So in that moment, I was just like, okay.
Aw.
Like, that's fine. And I'm like, okay. And then I was like, wow, we'd be such a good couple. But, like.
You were smiling so big right now.
I was like, wait, what?
Anyways, well, we're to stop. No, but I'm just saying, I adore you so much. Like, you're the friend that everyone wants to have. Like, you make everyone laugh. You include everyone you can.
Stop that.
I think in some ways.
I'm going to kiss you.
Stop. I have never found. I'm not saying anyone like me because I don't know how to. Like, because you are your own person.
Yeah, you're different, you think.
Yeah, I just never, found someone with my kind of, like, my personality. And with you. The first day I met you, Bella, we were in the car together, like, singing, and you were getting into the song, and you were just so comfortable, and that's usually how I am.
I know, I tried my best.
But I have to hide my personality sometimes, because sometimes I'm, like, too much. But with you, I've never hid my personality. Like, we lived together for like, was it
5 months?
4 or 5 months. Literally, the second week of us living together, we were yelling at each other. You were like jumping on my bed, like, Lynn, get up.
Yeah.
And I think it's like a mindset because, like, okay, we're living with each other for the next like year. Like, might as well get comfortable now.
Yeah.
But I really just think it's like, it happens so fast. Like, with you, you are so funny, and I love funny people. That's why I'm instantly like click with you. Because I'm like, if you make me laugh, shoot, I am on your hip every single day. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's your attachment right there. That's your love language.
Girl, that
laughter.
is my love language. And physical touch. But, like, I don't really think it's physical touch unless I get your words of affirmation. So I think it's laughter. Yeah.
I like that. That's
so
good.
do not touch me.
Unless
okay,
you tell me I'm pretty.
No. It's not even that, because that's one word. I need to see your actions. Actions speak louder than words.
Okay.
Okay? So then once your actions match your words, you still can't touch me, okay? Then
you still can't though.
No.
Not yet.
It takes me forever for a guy to let me touch me. Like, forever.
Really?
Forever.
I just love it.
Nope. Can't.
Ugh, love it. Sorry.
Nope.
Keep going.
No. Anyways, so then once you're like, Lillian, like, hey, you good? Like, instead of like just touching me, like, give me a kiss on the cheek, do not give me a kiss on the cheek until I hear your words like you actually want to know about my feelings.
Really?
Yeah, I just can't do it.
Okay.
Oh.
That didn't sound too hard.
But the I love you thing, that's hard. That's kind of deep.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
I haven't really thought about that.
it's the reality. I never say it. I've always have a hard time
Whoa,
saying
she
it.
has said it to me though.
Because I do love you. That's the thing. When I love someone, I'm not going to stop telling them
Yeah.
that I love them.
Yeah.
Like, my mom, and like Bailey, like so many people, I tell them I love them all the time.
Yeah.
Like, just I love you. That's
You know,
it.
that's what I noticed. You and Joe. Okay, so you remember when Joe would get out of our car and
Yeah.
would be like, "Bye, Joe, love you." Because I actually love Joe. Like, I love that kid
Joe too.
so freaking much. And we've only known this kid for like what, 4 or 5 months.
Well, now it's like 8.
Well, now
But
it's
then-
8. But then we were saying like, "I love you" like 4 months. And I say I love you all the time. But with you, like you said it.
Yeah.
You did say it.
I love Joe.
Yeah, I love Joe. And we're saying the I. Like, I think I
Yeah.
is so important.
I still text him I love you
Yeah.
and I miss you.
like, gosh.
And yeah, but like my teammates and they're very lovey people and I love that.
Yeah.
I just can't say it if I don't mean it.
Yeah.
And not that I don't love them in a sense of like
Respecting
I care about
them.
you.
Yeah.
and I respect you as a person.
Yeah.
I do not love you.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel that,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate, but whatever.
I think I say I love you so much because I think every person that's in my life I value so much. And I'm so
See, that's a good outlook though.
I'm so thankful for them. Like,
yeah.
if I ever lose you, like, I just want you to know how much I care about you.
Yeah.
I have lost so many people in my life, but not deceased, okay? Just kind of like God's kind of like put them,
Just taking them out of your life.
God's just taking them out of my life. And
for a better reason.
You know what's so funny though? I'm literally like, God, if they're not good for me, please take them out.
Take them out.
And usually
It's a waste of time.
But usually I'm waiting like 1 day for them to take them out of my life.
What?
No, it takes them like a month to take them out of my life. And I think it's like the devil and God like working, not working together. I did not, like, no. I think it's the devil saying, Lillian, like, you need them in your life. And God's like, Lillian, you do not need them.
That's
you
what
only
I feel
need
like
me.
I'm battling right now.
Girl, it's so bad.
Like when people are in your life that
You know it's not
when
good.
people,
Yeah.
certain people are in your life and you just don't want to let go.
Yeah.
And the reality is
That's
it's
my struggle.
mine too.
That's why I say I
feel
love
the
you
exact same way.
every single second.
I just can't say it and not mean it.
I know what you mean.
That's also me being true to my word though.
Yeah. That's very fair. See, that's just when it comes to different personalities.
Yeah. I just,
100%. Like, it's fine.
like my roommates will be like, all right, bye, I love you. And I'm just like, bye. Sorry that I can't say, I just can't say it.
You've never said bye, I love you.
I just don't. I just can't. Like, if
Yeah.
I say bye to you, I'm like, Lillian, I love you so much. I'll see you later.
I know you do that. I love
Give
it.
me a kiss. Come here.
All right, Bella.
Come here. But with them, I'm just like, bye.
Bye.
And I'm out the door,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's just the reality, but whatever.
Wow. That was a good question, Bella.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
Okay.
What makes us overthink?
Oh my gosh. Text, dude. Text.
Okay.
Text makes me overthink.
Okay.
And I hate it.
Yeah.
If someone sends me, like, I wish I could pull this up. Let's see if I can. My mom, I would think she's mad at me all the time.
Yeah.
And I'd have
Is your
to tell
dad's
her.
in like K or like thumbs up?
Yeah, but my dad, like, I don't even text my dad because, like, he has a Samsung, so it's just, like,
Okay.
I don't like the green. Like, I barely have them pinned on my phone.
Don't like the green.
I don't like the green. I had to tell my mom to start sending me kissy face emojis after text so they don't sound so harsh.
Oh.
Because I just didn't know how to take them.
Are you scared of periods?
I mean, anything. Like, I'll be like, are you mad? Like, are you upset at me? Like, did I do something?
Yeah.
She'll be like, no, I just sent you a text. I'm like,
okay, so you overthink, especially with your mom.
everyone.
I couldn't imagine. Would you overthink about me? Like, have you ever overthought?
Let me look.
Oh, gosh. Bella, I'm sorry if you've ever overthought with me. That's why I think
like, when I asked you, hey, do you want 2 Preds tickets for tomorrow night at 775 100 each? You said, no, thank you. And that was it. And I was like, oh.
Aw, I'm sorry. I didn't mean like that.
I know. But I just get so, like.
Bella!
Or, like, when I said, you're my best friend here. Love you, Lil. You go, love you too, Belly. And that was it.
Bella,
was like, wait.
You know
I know, but I just don't think. I know it's stupid. I know.
Now scroll up to, and find that message again where you sent me.
Which one?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Where you say, you're my best friend here again.
Yeah, you hearted it.
And then what did I say?
Love you too, Belly. That's it.
No. Let me see your phone.
That's all you said.
No, hold on. That's why I think calling is so important nowadays.
Calling is the best.
I love it.
I love calling.
All right.
Sorry, that was not that funny.
It's okay. Okay, I'm kind of getting distracted right now, so I'm going to put this up. But you texted me and said, Lillian, I love you. You're my best friend here. And I said, Bella, I love you too. You're my best friend here too.
Wait,
I said
that was on Snap, though.
Oh.
I think I know what you're talking about. I do remember that conversation.
But I do love you, so don't do that.
I know.
Don't overthink, girl. If you're like, holy crap,
like,
what did she just say?
my coach-
Girl, you better call me ASAP if you're ever feeling down. I'm serious. If you ever feel down, you better call me. Bella.
I know. But my coach will even text me and be like, blah, 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 period. I'm like, oh, did I do something?
Yeah.
Is he mad at me?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you just have to think, oh, your dad's calling you.
no.
It's a sign. You need to call. You need to answer it.
No, I can't.
Answer it.
No, we're on the podcast.
Bella, he's
Your dad answered.
Okay, that's fair.
Your dad called you 5 minutes ago. That's weird we were talking about them and they both called.
Wow.
That's a little weird.
Yeah.
He's probably apologizing for his lecture he gave me about not passing the beep.
Maybe because you didn't text him back and he's like, oh, shoot.
Good.
Bella.
I want him to feel like he hurt me. I want him to know.
Why do we do that to people?
I know.
Why do we do that? If you struggle with it, why are we doing it to our parents?
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But I just want him to know, like,
Like, they do so much
the
for us.
effect he has on me is tremendous.
Girl.
It's not just one
too.
call and I'm like, oh, life's awesome.
Yeah.
It affects me, like,
I
the way
think
he
I'm
talks
still,
to me.
I don't think me and my dad will ever be the same again just because of how much we've gone through together. I'm not saying it's like,
But that could be a good thing, though.
listen, I'm not saying it's like screaming, yelling. I'm just saying it's like words are the biggest things to me. If I ever feel hurt from you, I will forgive you, but I will never forget about it.
Never forget.
Bella. I will never forget about it.
I know.
But so me and my dad will never be the same again. But like you said, that's probably a good thing because we've learned so much. But we can never go back to the way we were.
Well, you're also growing up. That's also a factor.
Yeah.
So there also is the factor of
he's letting his little girl go.
You're not 14, 15 anymore.
No.
Like, how old are you, 18?
Yeah, about to turn 19.
When do you turn 19?
May 15th. I'll be turning 19 in Paris.
That's freaking awesome.
Isn't that insane?
That's so cool.
I'm so excited.
Dude, I'll be turning 20 this year.
That's insane.
Isn't that nuts?
Like, that's so weird to think about, Bella. Like, we're like adults now. Like,
yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Like, I'll be turning 20.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's so weird.
Is
that a yawn?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Okay.
6:30 lifts got me feeling a type of way. And I've practiced later.
What time?
1:30.
Wow.
We start 20 hours this week. Meaning we do so much more now.
Okay, life as an athlete.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Hot topic.
Hot topic.
Dude, okay, so what I was telling Lillian the other day, and what kind of hot.
Let's do a little laughing thing right there. Nope. Oh. Athlete.
I think I'm going to sneeze.
Okay. Think about purple cow.
What the
It always works for me.
It's gone now. It's gone. Okay.
I told you it works.
So my sister had this teammate who was on FSU's team who just won the national championship.
Wow.
And she was doing a vlog, and it was this 20-minute vlog. And I'm watching this vlog, and she goes, yeah, well, we just won the natty. Like, let's go. We still have 4 assignments due tonight, but, like, let's go.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
That's awesome.
That sentence alone just solidifies
Speaks an
what
athlete.
being a student athlete is. I think it goes so underrated.
Right.
Like, the amount of schoolwork, and I'm a freshman.
Yeah.
With doing gen eds.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of work and load we have on our bodies and then on the brain.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I think
it's
sleep
nuts.
is the number one thing that we have to have.
I think sleep's changed my life.
Yeah.
I've never slept this much in my
Girl,
own life.
I have never taken a nap until I got to college. I hated naps.
I hated them.
I love
them. They ruined my whole day.
Literally.
The last 2 weeks, I think I've taken 10 naps, all above 2 hours.
Isn't that insane?
Nuts.
Crazy.
And I'd go shower and sleep.
Yeah. My
Nuts.
favorite part of the day now. Bella, I literally hated naps. Oh, yeah. She's yawning again. Sorry. I hated naps, but now I'm like, okay, what time is it? Like, I need to go to bed.
Yeah. And, like, people ask me to hang out. I'm like, dude, I want to sleep. And I'll still hang out because I'm just like that. Yeah. But
if someone mentions something, okay, let's go do it. I can skip my nap. No worries. Yeah. Like, I'll go to bed early tonight.
Yeah.
Don't go to bed early tonight.
But, like, if I'm getting in the zone of about being in a nap, probably falling asleep the next 10, 15 minutes, and someone's asking me, hey, want to go get food? I'm like, no, I got to sleep.
Yeah.
I want to sleep.
Like, if you're under your covers and everything?
Oh, you're not
I will not get up.
You're not getting me out of bed. Never.
See, now Bella asked me, and I'm like, literally, my eyes are closed.
Okay, but there also is me dragging you out of bed.
No. Physically. No. Because this is where you call me, and you're like, Lillian, come on, let's go. Like, please, you never hang out with me, Lillian, please.
Like, that one night when we were going out downtown.
Mm-hmm. See, okay, I'm the type of person that feels guilty for saying no. I cannot say no to anyone.
I know.
Especially to one of my best friends. So when she asked me to hang out, I have to say yes. Like, everything in me was like, wants to say no, but like, I love hanging out with her whenever I'm with her. But like, in the moment, I'm like, I really don't want to go. I think I haven't really experienced the athlete, like, going to conference and all that just because of my injury. But
dude, I'll tell you, leading up on the road all the time. We went on the road for Florida, dude. We were there 5 days.
Yeah. Wow.
Like,
that's insane.
We flew in on a Wednesday, played a Thursday, nothing Friday, nothing Saturday, played a Sunday, flew home Sunday night.
Wow.
Went to school at 8 a.m. the next day.
Wow. Yeah, see?
Like, that's the reality.
I wish I could relate to that right now. I really can't. But, like, just leading up to the point before my injury, I mean, so I had class at 8 a.m., then I would rush to get breakfast, rush to my next class, then I would practice at 11 o'clock to 12, then right after my practice, I had to go straight to
lift.
No, my other class.
And then you had lift.
And then I had lift, and I would have 30 minutes to get lunch. 30 minutes after feeling my body after practice, okay?
Yeah, that's another hard thing, is the nutrition aspect, because you have no time.
You have no time.
We have the fueling station, which helps a lot.
Yeah, but other than that, like, it's no time at all.
Right now, I go to class 9, 10, 11.
Yeah. See, I only have one class, and it's at 9 a.m. to 10, and I'm done the rest of the day now.
That's 3 classes. Now, I also don't go to, like, certain days we don't have it.
Right.
So I end up having, like, an hour in between, then I'll go get food.
Yeah.
But, like, right now, I'd lift at 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
Had this.
Yeah.
Which I looked forward to.
Yeah.
Which is a little different. We have chapel now.
Yeah.
Then I'll have an hour to go eat. Then practice. And then I'm wiped.
Yeah.
By 4.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done.
That's how it was. My day started around, like, 8:30ish, let's say.
And then we have an intramural game tonight for fun.
Yeah. See? You're like...
Because you still got to have fun in college.
Right.
So I'm doing a 12-hour shift today of stuff. 12 hours.
This is where the thing I wish we could get paid. You know what I mean?
Dude, that would
like,
change
a lot
the
of
game.
schools, and, like, we're D1, Bella, and we
NIL
don't get
deals,
paid.
Dude. I know. NIL deals.
I know. Like,
But you have a huge opportunity to do so.
What do you mean?
With your platform on TikTok?
Oh. Well, yeah, but that's
right there.
different. Like, I worked so hard to be an athlete.
Yeah, that's true.
And I looked so, like, I didn't look forward to, like, money part. I just looked forward to, like, being comfortable of, like, being alone in a new city and being provided, like, I don't want to say money, but, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
a new opportunity.
A new opportunity just to get money, and, like, you're working for what you're working for your money. You know what I mean? Like, you're training, you're working your butt off, and then you get paid to go get groceries.
The amount, like, I was crying, not to sound depressed or anything, but.
No, it's a lot.
I was crying yesterday thinking to myself, my body's dead.
Girl, yeah.
I'm dead. Like, we're powerlifting with weights right now.
Yeah.
We're maxing every time.
I'm sure.
Like, I just deadlifted, like, 235.
Yeah. Wow.
For however long. Like, my back is, like... and then go practice.
Yeah.
And run around for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And then if you're not fit, that's on you. I'm like, really? Come on.
Yeah. Do you have a day off ever?
Well, not anymore, no. Now we have the weekends off, which is super nice.
So I had practice every day and then weights Monday, Wednesday, and Friday around 3 to 4.
So we have practice every day, 1:30 to 3:30.
Okay.
And then weights Tuesday, Thursdays at 6:30 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the weekends are off, which is super nice.
6:30 would kill me. Like, if I woke up to go watch the sunrise the other day at, like, Love Circle.
I saw that. That was cute.
I was, like, dead. I was so tired.
I saw that, and it said, like, 4 hours ago when I woke up. I was like, man,
I had to go back
to, well,
I had to go babysit after that. Then I had to go house sit. I was out.
And people are like, all these entrepreneurs are like, how do you, like, what's your daily routine? Like, I wake up at 4 a.m. and I go and I run 7 miles at a 6:30
I
pace.
think your body could get used to that.
If you have no job, if you have
entrepreneurs,
yes, they did awesome.
Yeah.
They don't work anymore. They go to bed at 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah. See, if you wake up at 4 o'clock, 7 p.m. is like perfect. But if you're going to bed like around 10, 11, I don't know how you wake up at 4.
7, you get 9 hours if you're going to bed at 7.
Yeah. See, okay, I think 8 hours to me is like the perfect. If I sleep,
dude, 8 hours. I just did a
sleep,
presentation on this.
Yeah, if I sleep 7 hours, I'm exhausted. If I sleep 9 hours, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
8 hours, I have to get up.
No, like sleep loss can lead to like depression and anxiety.
For sure.
Like 110%.
Yeah. And I think
this is speaking as someone who did struggle with depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep.
Oh, okay. What makes a good friendship?
Oh my gosh. I've said this 110 times, and I'll say it again. Compassion.
Yeah.
Compassion. I think I should have said this, what I look for in men, too. Bailey, my best friend.
We love Bailey.
We love Bailey. We love Bailey. The most compassionate person I know.
She's so sweet.
Leads me in that way every day.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Good.
There's days I haven't talked to her.
Yeah.
Because how stressed I am.
Yeah.
And I call her and I'm really sorry.
Oh.
Because
they call like every day.
Because I love her.
Yeah.
And like she's somebody that gets me like when I was going through the hardest of times, it was Bailey.
Yeah.
Bailey was there for me.
Good.
And we've been through so much together. I know so much things that she's gone through. She knows so much of my things.
Y'all are open.
She's best friends with my family. Like, I love it.
Important.
Yeah. Like I'm going to Costa Rica with her.
Yeah.
Like, that's her family's taking me to Costa Rica. Okay, keep talking. Okay. You talk about friendship.
Oh, no. I cannot do that because I will go deep down and we do not have time for that. I think we should be talking about, does being raised differently, do you think that could affect your relationship?
One more time.
Being raised differently, do you think that could affect your relationship? She's going to ask me to do it one more time. Are you?
Wait.
Bella. She's texting right now. That's another thing, Bella. I know she's not listening right now, but I think when you're on your phone, everything is like, you lose all your conscience. Everything. When you're walking on the street, walking your dog, someone has to be on their phone. Like, I think the phone now,
boom! She said it! I texted her, so this is how the conversation went. I said, she goes, Bella, I'm in no phone class. Everything okay? I said, can you answer this question for me?
She's so cute. I love her.
She goes, huh? I said, what's my favorite thing about you? Like, what have I told you is my favorite thing?
Yeah.
She goes, your fave thing about me, question mark? I said, yes, personality-wise. She goes, my compassion for people.
See, y'all are meant to be.
I tell her.
That's so cute.
Boom, I love you. Boom.
See, she said I love you.
Listen, though.
Because she means it.
Yes, anyways.
She means it.
I just think it's such an admirable trait. Because I lack it so much.
Yeah.
I lack compassion so much. Mm-hmm. So when she's compassionate toward me, it makes me feel so warm. Yeah. Because I'm like, how can a person love me like this?
Yeah.
You know?
Bella, you are so lovable. What the heck?
I know, but she does it in a way that's like, I've been my worst around her.
Yeah, and
like,
she still loves you.
Nasty, rude to her.
See, you're probably going to look for a man that's kind of similar to Bailey.
I mean, it'd be awesome. She's great.
Yeah.
You know? But, I mean, there was a time where I was going through a really tough time, and she told me, she says, hey, is everything okay? And I go, yeah.
Oh.
What? And she goes, I go, why? She goes, you've been, like, really mean to me. Like,
oh, see, that would break my heart.
It didn't break mine because I told her, never tell me that again, and I don't know who she thinks she is. Because I'm just so aggressive, and I was in a very bad spot. This was over break.
Were you saying that in an aggressive way? Or
yeah, this was over Christmas break. I go, never talk to me that way again. Don't ever tell me that I'm being mean to you.
See,
because I don't care for anyone the same I care for you. I told her that.
Wow.
Yeah. And she was like, okay.
And she was done.
And she was right, though, because I was terrible to her at the time. No,
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like I'm...
Was this when you were at home or?
Yeah, over Christmas break. Like,
Did
for
she
3
come over?
weeks. Yeah, like, every single day. I hung out with her.
That's weird.
But she was like, you're, like, kind of mean to me. But she was right. And when I go home, I feel like I am mean to everybody because I'm just, like, in a new place.
Why are you mean?
I don't know. Maybe because I just got comfortable with Lipscomb. So, like, when I go home, it's a huge adjustment, you know, going back to sharing with your siblings.
I mean, shoot, you have the beach, you have the nice weather, you have the good food. That's really hard. I'm kidding. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I feel like I'm really, like, when I'm home, I feel like I don't want to see any of my friends. And it's not because I don't want to see them. It's just because, like, I'm finally, like, relaxing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, I know what you mean. And that's an awesome trait. But you also go home, like, every weekend.
No, I do not. I have not gone home in, like, a month.
Okay, when we first went to school, when we were first here,
No,
you went every weekend. I have a video of your duffel bag that was packed like you were leaving for 3 weeks.
I was seeing all my friends. I never went home once. The first time I went home, Bella, no, we're going to fix this right now. Do not get on your phone. Okay, we're going to fix this right now. Are you ready? Okay, you better take that right back because I did not go home until I brought you, Joe, Luke, and Tristan.
That was so fun.
And that was like...
That was the night we, like, low-key were beefing.
Yeah.
Not me and you, but me and Joe, kind of.
Yeah. You know what happened, guys? Okay, so...
Oh
No. But first, can we go back... Bella, first, can we go back and say that I never went home? You better say that in your microphone right now.
She indeed went home.
Bella!
You went home.
I never went home until I brought you, Tristan, and Joe home.
Remember when you went to the beach for like a week during school and you were stuck with your mom at the beach?
Dude, I love that. I love that.
I know you did. And you look so good and tan and everyone's coming back and they're like, hey, school's still going. And you're like, oh, really? That's weird.
It's because my car broke down and I couldn't get home.
And you're sending me videos and you and your mom are in those bathrobes. And I'm like, what is she, like, it's a Tuesday. Why is she at freaking the beach in Florida?
I love that. I love you. Oh, see, I said it again. See, I just love people. I cannot stop.
All right.
That's the end of this.
Thanks for watching,
podcast,
everybody.
Episode 1.
This is going to be fun to upload.
I'm so excited.
Are you okay, guys? Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.